Ted, thanks a lot. President Joe Biden just signed an executive order to help protect access to abortion.
It's in light of the Supreme Court's decision earlier this summer to eliminate the constitutional right to the procedure. CBS 4's Najahe Sherman joins us live in studio now with the details. Najahe.
Lauren and Elliot, President Biden spoke about what he calls chaos and uncertainty after the Supreme Court decision. He says women's health and lives are on the line.
During the first meeting of the White House Task Force on Reproductive Health Care, President Biden touted a new executive order to support patients traveling out of state for care.
I commit to the American people that we're doing everything in our power to safeguard access to health care, including the right to choose that women had under Roe v. Wade.
The executive order directs the Secretary of Health and Human Services to consider action to advance access to reproductive health care services, including through Medicaid, improve research on maternal health outcomes, and ensure health providers comply with federal law, which could include technical assistance for doctors who may be confused in the wake of the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe versus Wade as they navigate new state restrictions.
The president has again urged Congress to codify Roe versus Wade into federal law, pointing to Tuesday's vote in Kansas as an example of public sentiment towards abortion rights.
Crowds at this Kansas election night party erupted into cheers after learning voters rejected a measure to remove abortion rights from the state's constitution.
This is a clear indication of where voters in Kansas are on this issue.
The group Kansas for Constitutional Freedom claimed victory in the historically red state during the first real test of abortion rights on the ballot since Roe was overturned.
I wouldn't have voted that way if I were a Kansas voter. My guess is this won't be the last vote they take on it.
A similar measure to the one voted down in Kansas is on the ballot in Kentucky, while adding abortion protections to the state constitution are on the ballot in Vermont and California.
This November, Montana voters will weigh in on a proposed state law. It would require medical care for infants born alive after an attempted abortion, induced labor, or other methods. There are also efforts underway in Michigan to protect abortion rights. Meanwhile, the U.S. Justice Department filed a lawsuit challenging Idaho's near total ban on abortion. Elliot?